Alrighty, we are at the lodge, and we're gonna go meet the lodge members. That's my room. Whatever that is. The bar. And they say within reason to take from it. Go in there. I hear Vasco down there. Hey, there we go.
Curious feeling, knowing that you've seen something that no one else has.
Mm-hmm.
That you know something no one else does.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
Just a bit. But I've been called worse.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barret. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
Oh, I plan to.
Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
So what about that mission?
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
Acid trips? No, I have not.
Yes, I imagined as much. Barret expressed something similar, in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barret and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
So what is it you do?
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days. Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the lodge home, as much as anywhere else.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Until next time.
What are you doing, Vasco, hiding around that corner like that? Hey, Noel. Oh, yeah, I guess I do.
Okay, let's take a look.
I got lots of these. that's good enough.
Stay safe, okay?
Okay.
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible negative effects.
And here it is, right in the living room.
Bet you never expected to end up involved in something like this.
No, I didn't, Mateo. What's your story?
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us. Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust? I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barret saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence.
Well, it was pretty
Did
trippy.
it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That sure lines up with everything else about these artifacts. It's all connected. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
Good
Take
enough.
care of yourself.
You too. Ooh, look at that.
What can I
Sarah.
help you with?
How you doing, Sarah? Yeah. Yeah. Ah, yeah. I'm talking to you.
So,
Thank you.
are you ready
Jeez.
to get to work? Or was there something else?
I suppose. Well, let's do it.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
A Vanguard?
A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to.
Sounds like amateurs.
We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together.
Good. Sounds
Jumping
good
to
to me.
anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there. But it's not just that. I want to
That's
take this
mining.
opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be
Oh,
traveling
right.
together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's good.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Understood.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Returning to assignment, Captain.
Yeah.
Captain Miller, it is pleasant to see you. Travel safely.
Why the pause? Okay. Don't freak out because I got a Varun ship, alright? I took it from their cold dead hands. What? Are you coming?
We need to talk to John Tuala. Talk to you later.
Captain
Okay.
Miller, hello. I
up,
am
Vasco?
satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Okay. Alright, let's switch that up. Okay.
I used to be an actuary. Now look at me.
Stick an arrow to the knee. Alright, Sarah, see that chick over there? Where'd she go? Ah, never mind. But that's my girlfriend. She just doesn't know it yet. Let's go. Oh. Yeah, I'm already here. We gotta go up.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member.
Where are you
Thought I'd
going?
run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey,
Yep.
you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Maybe.
Oh, sorry, but no. UC citizenship is all earned based on service. They should have covered this in your civic lessons. Go figure.
Not a bad idea.
United Colonies volunteer fleet. Independent captains enlist, get to use their own ships, and the UC provides them with sustained work and credits. And put in your time, and you're guaranteed UC citizenship and everything that comes with it. Discounts on UC goods and medical services, chance to own a place in New Atlantis. Only way a foreign captain could even dream of seeing those sorts of benefits. So, you want in?
Sure.
Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork. An orientation on the UC, and knock out an exam, and a probationary mission.
Alright.
We need to know you'll be able to hack it out there after all.
I got this
Do
thing.
well. You'll be out there keeping the peace in no time.
Don't forget, John. I need him back after you wrap him in that fancy get-up of yours.
No worries, Sarah. I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. Promise. First things first, head down to the orientation hall and get signed up at the registration terminal. System will walk you through the rest. Oh, and if you got a bounty, well, you're gonna have to make things right with the UC before we'll let you join. But if you've got any questions, I can get you sorted.
Okay. I want to get this done.
Can I help? Goodbye.
So.
The process starts with registration down in the... Right.
Yeah.
Got so wound up bringing you on board, I almost forgot.
Oh, I haven't. Come on, John. Let's hear it, before you try to convince him to join the Marines.
All right. Here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moira. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
Wait.
You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars.
So who's Moira?
Oh, he goes way back. Think he was recruit number 81 or something.
Well, let's go talk to
Sol
him.
system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moira will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Bar in a spaceport.
It's definitely a lifestyle, burning helium out there, seeing where the stars take you.
Let's go, Sarah.
What?
Come on, I didn't say anything. Sarah, let's go. Down here.
You some kind of an acrobat?
Yes. Yes, I am. Okay, we're gonna do the rest later.